Morning, chat. How we doing? How we doing? Good morning. Happy Tuesday. We back once again. I got my coffee. I got the early bird crew, and I got some Delta Force and some shotguns for the first like hour stream, just so I can wake up a little bit. Chilling with you guys for a little bit. Good morning, everybody. Question: how many of you are already at work or heading to work right now? I always wonder who watches me. That, like, I know most people like watch during the mornings are probably busy doing something for work, but a lot of people there's a lot more people I think that actually do work second shift. Here right now, just got off work. See, there's some third shift workers right there. That's why I was asking. Headed home from work. A couple people headed home from work. That's what I'm saying. I think the majority of people usually watch at work to help the day go by whenever they got a spare minute, but that's funny. That's funny. Well, listen, you guys help me pass the time just as much as I do for you, and that's awesome. Watch every morning on my way home. Nice. Nice. Oh, I gotta start the TikTok live too. Hold on a second here, Chatterooskies. The plan for today is probably just warm the old hands up on some Delta Force here. What is this? Hill of Iron? I don't know what Hill of Iron is. King of the Hill in Hill of Iron. Heavy vehicles are deployed for. Oh no, I'm good. I think I'm good with that. I kind of want to play some King of the Hill. Hopefully we get a match of this. I have not tried the Black Hawk Down mode, no. I've heard from a lot of people that it's great though, but that's not something I've tried yet. You guys are saying you want me to play it on stream. I think it's kind of like, I think you can play it co-op, but it's kind of more of like a campaign mission type thing, which seems cool, but I haven't played it yet. How's the wife feeling? Oh, there we go. Bang. Wife's feeling good. She did a lot yesterday. A lot more than she's been doing, and all day she was pushing herself to get up, walk around the house, just keep moving. We went to the store yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? Either way, today she said she's taking today a little bit easier though, because she did a little bit too much yesterday, but she's doing good. Thank you for asking. Come on, YouTube, let's get those likes flying. Let's beat all the other streaming platforms. Listen, when it comes to YouTube, I'm gonna be starting. Don't listen. As many likes as you guys can get me playing some Delta Force for the warm up this morning, I appreciate it. But I am gonna be switching over. We're gonna be restarting the YouTube stream in an hour once we switch over to Warzone. So we're never gonna hit 1,000 on this one. We don't have enough time. But any of the likes do help. It's just easier for me to restart a stream when it comes to YouTube, so. Ooh, I'm not paying attention. The campaign mode's really difficult, so you need a squad. Okay. I wasn't sure how that went. Yeah, still hit that like button because it helps your boy out. I know you guys like doing that, and I appreciate it. You guys always go the extra mile for your boy, and I got a lot of love for you for that. So we rebuilt this pump shotgun build a little bit since last time using it. I have not got the chance to get a kill with it yet, though. Some enemies in here. I'm like stalking this guy out right here. Oh, I got a flank. Ooh. Okay. I did not realize I was kind of behind enemy lines like that. Okay. Okay. I heard there's also a solo mode for the campaign. I have not tried it yet, McKinley. I just been, I don't know. I've been digging, just kind of low key playing something I can fart around with in the mornings like this. And I've been making some videos on this game too, like a lot of shorts. Having some fun making those, just kind of experimenting a little bit. And they've been hitting, so there we go. I don't know. I think I'm usually a good read of if a game's doing well based on how well my content's being received on it. And people enjoy this game. They just want to get their hands on it, like especially the console community. So I think that's basically the point this game's at now. Is it's a waiting game. Because all of my YouTube shorts and TikToks on this game have done pretty damn good so far, like very good in a lot of cases. So there's obviously interest for the game. Guy just spawned in front of me on his teammate. Like there's a lot of interest for the game, but they just got to get it out on console. That's what people are waiting for. The mobile version of this game will bring a lot of interest to Delta Force regardless, because mobile is such a bigger community than I ever give it credit for. But the mobile community is massive for like a lot of games. Ooh, okay. Sleep token gonna be in Orlando. Yeah, I might end up at that Orlando concert. I was thinking about going to the Kentucky show, but I don't know. It's just it's a lot. We got a lot going on during that time of year, so I don't know if I want to make a 13.5-hour drive to Louisville. So it might just be going to Orlando, which is obviously only like an hour across the state, so it's not that big of a deal. You still play the extraction mode? Yeah, I'm probably gonna play a little bit of the extraction mode tomorrow again. But sometimes I just want to shoot shit and not sneak around and loot. I was watching Stone Mountain play the extraction mode for this game yesterday. Oh, that's I'm hitting like a wall right there. Yeah, I was watching Stone Mountain go on like a 0 to hero run with a knife yesterday in Delta Force. I think he was playing normal mode with the good loot. He was making a lot of money. Yeah, sometimes I don't want to be a loot goblin. Sometimes I just want to shoot some shit. And that's why I appreciate them having a couple of different game modes. Pick it again. Oh, watch those grenades and the shock arrow. Where'd she go?
The enemy has taken objective Bravo.
You can't jump off that shit. Oh, I am not realizing there's a big cross behind me. That Delta Force extraction stream with the Hey Bucko guy was hilarious. Oh, dude, that guy, I gotta make a video on that. That's probably gonna be in a video. The dude they call the guy that called me an LG streamer. For those of you who don't know what LG streamer means, it means loot goblin. But then we ended up being friends at the end. That was funny. That was funny. Yeah, that's gonna find its way into a video for sure. He was big mad at first. I mean, I was kind of being a troll. I was kind of being a little bit of a troll. I got any medics over here? Oh, this dude's a medic and my squad mate, dude.
Medic! I need help!
I just came over here to heal you. Get me up, brother. Thank you. Thank you, sir. See? I got you. I'm not gonna let you die. I'm not gonna let you die, squad mate. Oh, that's a lot of grenades, though.
Aim, smoke screen! Hold on!
I can't see. I can't see. Was laughing my ass off and that dude called you an LG streamer. I had to clarify what an LG streamer was with him, because I had never been called that in my life before. All right, bro, who's got that oh, that's a, yeah, this guy's ballsy as hell, but he's a legend for that. I love that he just got that res for me. Let's go, dude. They want to get gully above us. I'm gonna flank the shit out of them. Oh, that's a, I can't. You gotta, that's a return to battle section.
Almost killed me!
Damn, that shock arrow. Morning, everybody. Morning, Bill. I'm definitely not getting rest here. Morning, Snowman. How we doing? Mr. Nix and Ruthless. Both legends coming through with the resub and the first gifted subs of the day, back to back. Good morning. Morning, boys. Happy Tuesday. How we feeling today? Everybody wipe them crusties out of their eyes. I got you, Zach. Stay there. I'm doing what medics are supposed to do, chat. Resin people. Resin my fallen comrades.
Doctor is here.
Oh. All right, so maybe not. Extra crusty with the allergies this morning. Dude, I woke up. Oh, did we win? Oh, we took every sector. Nice. I didn't realize we were winning like that. Feeling depressed. I'm on a 7-day stretch of 12s. 12s at my age sucks. Ooh, 12, dude, 12s at any age sucks, Vegas. So I can't even imagine with how ancient you are, but I feel you, brother. I'm getting up there too. I can't imagine working like a 12, like a legit 12, like a tough job. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to come for your age right there. I just do it because everybody else does it to me, Vegas. That doesn't mean you deserve it, okay? I'm fighting demons that no one could possibly understand. Is this game worth getting? Well, it's free, so it's worth how much you enjoy playing it. Hello, Loochy. Thank you for the 9 months. Good morning. Morning, Looch and Elfam from Washington, D.C. About to get to the funny-shaped building. Oh. Oh, if I know Ghost Angel, I know he's missing the Florida weather right about now. I heard it's not that bad in the Northeast at the moment, though. Pit Fiend, thank you for the resub. Appreciate you, dude. What's the weather like up towards like the Northeast, like New England right now? Are you guys getting any break in the recent weather? It's 38 right now. Oh, ooh. That is, well, that is not wonderful. All right, so I just took off. So I went to modify this. It took off all the attachments. So certain attachments I can't do that with. All right. I think. Oh, no, you can. You kind of just have to remake it, I guess. Oh, that's fine. Let's see. Want some mobility. Do that. Do a handguard, which opens up the other attachments for the foregrip and such. We'll do this. I actually like running the shotgun with iron sights. Am I weird for that? West Coast, Washington State is 39 degrees also. I don't want to say that I'm like surprised that it's that cold still, but well, I guess not. It's like the, what, we're in the 3rd week of March right now, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's normal. I guess that's normal. Thursday technically starts spring. Maybe that's why I feel like it should be warmer, because like spring, but I'm in a very specific part of the country that is, we have our own weather. I need to remember that. We very much have our own weather, so warm enough to be golfing outside, that's for sure. Hey, well, you know what? That's a win then. If it's warm enough for you to get back outside, then hell yeah. I mean, it was chilly this morning for me, but a lot of you guys are gonna, you guys have been dealing with like teen weather and like single digit. So if I tell you it was 47 when I walked outside this morning, you guys are like, oh, that's not that bad. I mean, it's not, but it was chill. Like I walked out in a t-shirt at first and I was like, what the fuck? I thought it was way warmer. So I guess our weather wasn't that much different this morning. It's still 47, 48 right now. So I'm like 10 degrees warmer than you guys up there right now. That's not too big of a difference.
In guarding the objective. This is the final line of defense. Hold it at all costs.
Oh, wow. Those iron sights are not great with that block in the back. I've been doing a lot of hip firing here, chat. But you know what? The shotguns in Delta surprisingly have great hip fire, so.
You're lucky to have me.
Thanks. Thought I was gone. Loading new mag.
Healing in progress.
Yeah, I mean, I love the weather where we're at. During the winter, sometimes, very rarely, but sometimes,
Splendid. Hurry up.
I wish it would get a little bit colder just so we can have like the potential for like flurries, like the panhandle of Florida has. But that's just not, we don't. Tampa hasn't had snow in a long time. I thought it was really cool that all the people up in the panhandle got like legit, I think, more snow than some of the people in the Northeast were getting, which was really, really cool to see. It's crazy. You don't associate like obviously Florida with snow at all. So to see that was kind of wild. Better appreciate that res, buddy. Oh my goodness. Nice little tear right there. We got 5.5 inches in South Georgia. That's like an absurd amount of inches, dude. Like almost too much.
Do something while it lasts.
Like, I don't see why anybody would want more than that. For the 4-piece. Yeah, dude, that could kill somebody. Exactly. 5.5 inches. Like you better be careful. You're gonna get charged with possession of a deadly weapon. Are we still talking about snow? Uh-huh. Oh, that guy did a little jumpy jump towards me. He did his little dancey dance. What's that guy's name? I just saw a crazy name when I was scrolling. Somebody's got some type of peener name in here, and I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. God damn. Well, they're in here. Fucking my day up. That amount of inches is over the legal limit in California. Yeah, dude, you can't even own that many inches in California. That's right.
Secure our last sector, whatever it takes.
But yeah, good old Florida's. We're getting to that point where it's about to start getting nice and toasty. Nice and toasty soon. Some people hate the warm, like the really warm weather, but I don't know. I used to. I used to, and now I obviously like it a lot more. just went on a little rampage right there. I think I dropped 6. Not a fan of humid warm. I also think people, I've said this 1,000 times. I think people kind of over, not you, but a lot of people like over dramatize how is dramatize a word? Dramatize how humid it is
Get some shade.
in Florida, like on the average. Now South Florida is a different beast. I can't speak on Miami. I can't speak on Naples and like further south of me, obviously, because they get more consistent heat and humidity, I think. But like, don't get me wrong, it gets fucking humid. Like, there's some days where I'm like, God, this is insane.
Almost killed me.
But the vast majority of the year, it's not like that.
Thanks, mate. Try not to get yourself hurt, all right?
Is that an enemy? I don't know. I gotta be honest, bro. I love the humidity. Like, I always thought that I hated the humidity, and now as I've gotten older, I realize I actually love it. I hate being dry. I hate fucking dry skin. My scalp gets all fucking dry and itchy when it's like too dry. My eyes do too. I don't know. I always thought I hated the humidity, and now I love it. Now I look forward to it. I don't care about sweating. I don't care about swamp ass. Whatever. That's just part of it. I like a good sweat. Makes me feel alive. There are some days though. There are probably a good, I don't know, between 10 and 20 days during like the peak summer where I'm like, all right, this is
Healing in progress.
this is a little much today. You live close to the water, so it's less humid. I don't think that. What? Wouldn't that mean? Wouldn't living close to the water make it more humid? I don't think living close to the water or more inland makes it less or more humid. I think there's just an ocean breeze factor. But I don't like. I don't live on the water either. Like we live pretty far inland. Like you said, you live in Orlando. We're like, picture how far inland Orlando is from like Cocoa Beach. Like that's like the same from us, but just on the other side. So it's probably not much different. Like I don't live on the water. I don't live anywhere close to the water. But in your defense, fuck living in Orlando. I don't blame you for wanting to leave, dude. There's 2 places I probably wouldn't live in this state. Personally, just because it's too busy. Like if I have a choice, Miami and Orlando. That's just, I couldn't do it. Like if we ever left Tampa, it would be to go. Like if living right next to the water wasn't like if that's not what we were trying to do, like I don't know where I would go else in Florida. I have no idea. Probably like I really don't know. I'm having a brain fart right now. I'm trying to think, but it wouldn't be Orlando. Orlando's a fucking mess. And that shit is not going to get any better.
Doctor is here. Thanks, mate.
The only reason I like going there is for Disney and Universal. And I know there's other areas around Orlando that are awesome. There's plenty of like nature and shit over there. There's nature everywhere down here. That's half the reason I love the state. I mean, obviously they're just fucking destroying it day by day, but like the area on that's like the peninsula has a lot to offer. It's just there's a long stretch of highway that gets real congested with the tourists and how quickly Orlando's being developed and kind of building up and stuff like that. And it's just, dude, trying to drive over there is a fucking nightmare. It's so awful. I dread going across I-4 every time we go over that side of the state. And if you live in Florida, or you don't even have to live here, but if you've ever experienced driving on I-4 near Orlando, you know what I'm talking about. That stretch of highway that goes from like, it starts at like Davenport and goes all the way through like fucking Champions Gate and all that. Dude, that's like a 10-mile stretch of highway that you can get stuck on for an hour. It's just, ugh. Like even talking about it is giving me like a visceral reaction. It's so bad, man. Up.
This is our last position. Secure it with all strength.
Baran. St. Pete is nice. Oh, I love St. Petersburg. Ariel disagrees with me, but I like St. Pete better than Tampa. St. Petersburg is the fucking spot, dude. Listen, if you want to come, if you want to come to the west coast of Florida and enjoy yourself, go to St. Pete. Don't go to Tampa. Go to St. Pete and do all the beaches and parks on that side of this on that side of the bay. The St. Pete like area, in my opinion, is nicer than downtown Tampa. Tampa's still kind of on the up and up. There's a lot more there now, even since we moved here. But St. Petersburg is fucking awesome. That's like a little slice of heaven, dude. I love it over there.
Smoke screen cover.
Yeah, Pike's been there. Downtown St. Pete's beautiful too. Lots of fucking shopping over there, like great restaurants. The vibe is just super chill. It's a different, like, it really, like, East and West Coast Florida just are slightly different vibes. And then the center of the state is, that's kind of what I like about it though. You can pick a direction and get any type of vibe that you're looking for in this state. And I get it. It's not we're not the only state that has that. But it's crazy how fast Florida changes. You just drive 20 minutes in one direction, you know what I mean? It's wild. It's wild. I'm dead. Wait, I'm just down, right?
Take some cover.
Reloading.
You ever go drive past Mar-a-Lago? No. The only time I've ever been on that. Oh, nice. We got a W. The only time I've ever been on that side of the state towards like Mar-a-Lago and like West Palm was for Hurricane Milton. That's where we evacuated to. That's the only time I've ever been in like Palm Beach County. Was what was that, October? During Hurricane Milton. So no, I never got the chance. I'd love to drive by just to see it in person. You can. It's like right on the street. Like if you're over there, you can drive by and like it's like a gated driveway and shit. I know that, but no, I've never driven by it. Go out to Fort Lonesome, great open country and hunting. Fort Lonesome. Where is that? What part of the state is that in? You know where I actually like Droid. I don't know if I thanked you, but thank you again for the gift sub, Mr. Droid Revolution. Good morning to you. I'll probably play like one more, and then we'll get on some Warzone. I got the thumbnail made for Warzone and everything today, so we're ready to go today. So where I'm trying to think of where was like the most out there place near us that we visited that I liked a lot. You know where it probably was? You guys know, are you guys familiar with Green Swamp? The Green Swamp Wilderness Preserve. That is like, I don't know how many acres, but it's a very large area of just swamp and forests, and a lot of like the Jeep and like truck and like off-roading community goes out there. It's got crazy camping. Apparently that's where Bigfoot lives in the state. So we've been out to Green Swamp Wilderness a couple of times, and it's beautiful. Like you literally could just get lost out there. That's probably like the closest like huge wilderness area next to us, besides obviously going south and heading towards like Big Cypress and the Everglades and shit. I really want to go to Ocala National Forest though. Go see like Silver Springs and try to find those little herpes monkeys that apparently exist along the river. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just Google it. If living next to the coastline probably like wasn't like a big concern for us, that's probably like an area I could see us living, just because I've looked over there. There's a lot of decent land over there, but it's every part of the state and the country and the southeast specifically is getting developed. So it's like you can't really escape the development, so you got to pick a spot to live that like maybe is a little bit immune to it. Maybe there's some nature preserves near you that hopefully they won't fucking get nature credits to tear down in the next 10 years. You know what I mean? That's another place we haven't been. So a couple of places that I've been on this side of the state we went to, and people literally take vacation trips here, but Weeki Wachee Springs and the Weeki Wachee River, I want to go up there really bad and kayak down that river with Ariel, so we'll probably do that soon. But a place that we have been was Rainbow Springs and Rainbow River, which is adjacent to the Rainbow Springs. That place, oh my god, dude. Talk about feeling like I felt like I was in I felt like I was in fucking Costa Rica, dude. Like I didn't even feel like I was in the same country anymore. It was just beautiful. It was just like crystal blue springs. You could see right to the bottom, like 10 feet down. Obviously, like there's river otters and there's snakes and there's gators like off to the sides, like you gotta like think about, but they're not really fucking bothering anybody. And you could see manatees in there, and it's oh man, it was so beautiful. I love it, man. I want to go back. And we swam with manatees. A lot of you guys already know that, because when I first moved down here I told you we were doing that. But we swam with the manatees in Crystal River. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Crystal River. We swam with the manatees. We were in it was a part of the river that's kind of like brackish, so you could potentially have gators in there, and like a mix of different like fish species. But it was awesome, man. We have the videos and the photos and everything. Like we were I was literally just it was very quiet because it was we were a little bit early to the manatee season. It was like October, and they're usually not coming in until like the winter when the waters get cool. They start coming through the intercoastals and the canals just to get to that warm water. And it was not a lot of manatees, but there were a couple little pods, like a couple little families, and there was like a mom and a dad manatee, we assume, because it was 3 of them, and then their baby, and the baby was like this big. It was like, I don't know how old baby manatees are, where they're 2.5 feet long, but this little fucking sausage was the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. And he fucking floated up right next to my foot. Like, we were this close, me and this baby manatee, but you're not supposed to touch him. Do you know how hard it was for me to have this fucking little fucking 2-foot meatloaf manatee in my face and not just grab it and snuggle it? Do you know how much fucking willpower that took? I wanted to take him home so we could live in the pool. Sadly, that's illegal. So, yeah, that's my manatee story. Hope you guys enjoyed. Droid, thank you for the gifted sub again. Mr. McGriddle, thank you for the $5 super. Says picking cucumbers in June and July ain't no joke. Yeah, it's hot. Cup, thank you for the $7 super. Says, hey Looch, any interest in streaming Armor Reforger? Love the Warzone and Delta Force content. Possibly, yeah. I installed Armor Reforger and what I think are the necessary mods. It depends on what server you play on, but I want to make some Armor Reforger content, so I'm gonna try to figure that game out eventually. I haven't even played it at all. I know like the server queues sometimes take a little bit to get in, but those are the servers you want to be in because they have all like the cool like modern weapon mods and stuff like that. But yeah, there's a chance we get. I don't know about streaming it yet, but I'm definitely gonna do a video on it in the future, 100%. JPS with the $20 super, brother. Thank you, dude. Flagler up to St. Augustine to Jacksonville. Love that part of Florida. It has seasons and nice beaches. Jax has the perfect mix of bigger city and country to beach town. Yeah, that area originally when we were talking about moving to Florida, we only talked about it for a little bit, but originally when we were talking about moving down here, we briefly talked about moving to possibly St. Augustine and that area for that reason. But then we took a small vacation to the West Coast and visited Tampa for the first time. Well, actually, what we were doing was we were going to Orlando doing the typical Universal Disney shit. And while we were there, we were like, why don't we go check out the other side of the state? None of us have ever been to the Bay Area. Why don't we go check out the Tampa area? And we did. And we went over there. We swam with the manatees. We did the Rainbow Springs thing. What else did we do? We did a bunch of shit. And then we fell in love with this side of the state, and that's where we ended up. So did you ever look at Naples? We looked at everything on the west coast of Florida, but Naples, to be honest with you, there's not a lot going on over there. Like, I know Nick Merckx, his Florida home is in Naples, but like, if you look at Naples, dude, like Naples seems like it's a lot of retirees. There's just not a lot to do in Naples, and we just felt like we were gonna get bored in a place like that. You know what I mean? It's like Naples is like retirement center. There's not a lot of like vibrancy and like there's just not shit to do. There's plenty of nature right on the backside of it. I mean, nothing wrong with that. We love nature, but to live there and like have shit to do, nah. Yeah, those are places we'll visit. Naples is like what, 2 hours south of us? That's a day trip. You know what I mean? That's leave at 8 in the morning, get there at 10, hang out for a few hours, drive back home. You know what I mean? Like we or just go there for the whole day. I don't know why this game does this sometimes. I don't know why it's taking so long to get into a lobby. Like 63 out of 64 players, estimated time 28 seconds, and we're over a minute. Sometimes this game just works flawlessly, and then other times it does that to me, and I do not for the life of me understand why it's doing that. I wonder if let's try King of the Hill again. Bill with the $2 super says the money to be made off invasive species. You're not lying. I know you're like partly joking, Bill, but you're not lying. There's a lot of invasive species that like people get paid a pretty good amount to remove them. Have you been to that seed to table grocery store place? I have not, but I know which one you're talking about because a buddy of ours that he's actually the dude that helped us move down here. His name's Brett. He works on a farm back up in Rhode Island where we originally moved from. And he told me all about that. I forgot what it's called, but there's like a seed to table farm place in Southwest Florida in that Naples kind of like Sarasota area. And they send shit to the north during the winter. During the winter months, they send produce and stuff from that farm to the farms up in New England that can't grow the stuff because it's too cold. And that's where a lot of the New England, like the farmers and stuff, will get some of their supplies from that place. I have not been yet, but we want to go. That's funny you say that. Yeah, that's funny you mentioned that place. Brett was telling me about that last time we had him visit down here. He's like, you got to go check it out. He's like, it's worth the drive. Trust me. JPS, thank you for the $5. Says you have to wait at least 20 more years, Loochy, till you're old enough for Naples. In 20 more, yeah. In 20 more years, I probably won't want to retire to Florida. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna want to end up retiring to the fucking mountains or a different country. Like I said, don't be surprised if 20 years you try to Google me and you find out I live in fucking Portugal somewhere. In a little countryside villa. Because that's what me and my wife have talked about already. Her dad was born and raised in Portugal and then moved over here. So we want to visit Portugal with them. And that might be where I end up in my 50s or 60s, dude, to be honest with you. I'm gonna move to the Azores where my father-in-law grew up and just fucking die by the ocean. That's the dream. Better learn to speak Spanish. I'm not learning to speak shit. I don't want to. By then we'll just have we'll have pocket translators where I can just talk into something, and we already kind of do have that. I'll just use that to talk to people. I'm not learning no other language. I'm too old and tired already. I'm 35. You think I'm gonna learn a new language at 50? No. I'm gonna have my pocket translator.
Sector Echo just fell to the enemy.
Imagine that dude just shoving one of those in someone's face. Where am I? And where's my team? Oh, not everybody's spawned in yet? What the hell? There's 6 people on each team on this map? Tell you what, beautiful thumbnail though. Beautiful thumbnail here. Yep. That guy's diddling the shotgun. What the fuck?
Charlie 1 secure. The enemy has taken objective.
Oh, all right. Yeah, no, that's cool. All right, there we go. People are loaded now. I was like, what is taking so long? Yeah, wrong translator. My bad. That's on me.
Allied troops neutralizing objective.
Oh, get shit on. Get shit on bad. Get shit on again. I'm trying to go for that res. I love this map so much, dude. I hope Delta Force drops more maps like this. I don't know. I think it's just the... Okay, my teammates are absolute trolls. Setting up on this before everybody's loaded into the damn game. About to be blind. Someone was literally just right here. Just gonna camp this corner for a second.
The enemy is attacking objective Charlie 1.
Droid! Thank you for another gift. Did I? Oh shit. Did I miss that? Oh, maybe I caught you on that one. Bill $2 says, not joking, hunting Burmese pays insane. Oh, the Burmese python problem in the Everglades? Yeah. There's a bunch of dudes that already do it and they still need help. Fucking pythons are destroying the ecosystem down there, killing all the raccoons. I mean, they kill gator, they kill everything, dude. They're huge snakes. So they do not want them down there.
Objective Charlie 1 is under attack.
There's a dude saying he makes like 500 a snake. Yeah, and the thing is, like, as long as you're not a person who's afraid of snakes, you can make a fucking nice little penny down there. Fucking stomping your ass through the Everglades, hunting fucking pythons. Snakes don't bother me unless they're venomous. I'm not trying to get tagged by a fucking venomous snake and be in a world of hurt. If they're not venomous, I don't give a shit. I'll pick up any snake. Like, pythons don't scare me just because they're big snakes, you know what I mean? The only snakes that fucking like make me like is the ones that I know could actually fucking kill me. I literally do not care about snakes. As long as I know their bite's not gonna fucking put me in the hospital, I don't give a fuck. If it's a fucking 7-foot snake, if it's a 3-foot, it doesn't matter. I'll pick it up and put it in a bag. That's... Any of them little fucking pit viper bitches though? No. You stay the hell away from me.
Objective Charlie 1 is under attack.
You stay the hell away from me. I've lived down here for almost 3 years now, and I've already seen... I don't want to even say it because now I'm going to see one, but I've seen probably 3 or 4 cottonmouths, like relatively up close. We had a fucking coral snake in our front bushes that I accidentally disturbed when I was putting up the Christmas lights because he was burrowed behind the rocks behind our bushes. He was a cute little guy though. He didn't. They're such gentle snakes as long as you don't fuck with them. What else have we seen? Honestly, it's mainly just those two that I've seen in person. Besides, like at the zoo and shit, like cottonmouth, fucking cottonmouth / water moccasin. They're fucking everywhere. Fucking, you know who sent me a message like a couple weeks back because he moved to Florida like a year or two ago too. You guys know Jake Loochy from Warzone? A lot of you guys know Jake Loochy. He sent me a video. He's like, dog, he's like, look what I just fucking saw on the path near my house. And he fucking sent me like a fucking 6-foot Eastern Diamondback. He was like, I'm petrified to walk my dog around the house now.
Objective Alpha has been cleared by the enemy.
That thing was gnarly looking. Like, those are big fucking snakes. And the Eastern Diamondback is arguably the one that's gonna fucking be the most likely to kill you in the entire east side of the country. So those are the ones you do not want to fuck with. Most people survive cottonmouth bites.
Alpha is ours.
When you add the Eastern Diamondback in there, I don't know what type of venom they got, but I looked up the stats. It's not as good. It's not as good. That full grown, that's like a 35 pound fucking venomous snake. Yeah, you like these iron sights, Brendo? I swapped out my iron sights for a block of fucking cheddar cheese, dude. You like that? I prefer to not see what I'm shooting at.
Objective Charlie 1 has been cleared by the enemy. Sector Charlie just fell to the enemy. The enemy has taken objective Charlie 1.
All right, I guess I should get back in the mix.
We've neutralized objective Charlie 2.
It's where I store my breath mints, yeah.
Get some shade.
Allied troops launching an assault on objective Charlie
Bite the
1.
bullet. You'll be fine.
Smoke barrage ready.
I'm hacking. I'm hacking.
The enemy has taken sector Charlie. The enemy is 25% through their operation. Stay sharp.
Yeah, I see you, dude.
You're lucky to have me.
Allied troops launching an assault on objective Charlie 2.
Dude, this is a crazy, like, rat hole over here. Holy shit. It's a much more quiet match, dude. It's not full. Which I actually don't hate. It's less chaos than 64.
The enemy has secured sector Delta. The enemy has taken objective Delta. We've neutralized objective Echo.
Smoke screen cover. Tossing smoke.
Sector Echo captured. We have taken
Oh my god, he's prone in there. Point blank to the face hole. Right in the face hole. Oh, I'm getting rezzed by Ghost Beam. It's Ghost Beam. That's the guy I rezzed earlier. Was repaying the favor.
objective Bravo.
Thank you, Bean Man.
Captured.
Can I say Bean Man in 2025? You never know what's a cancelable offense in the good year of our Lord 2025. Bean Man might be racist. I don't.
Charlie 1 is under attack. Neutralized objective Bravo.
You never know. I'd cancel you for not saying it. Oh.
Sector Bravo under control.
There's Conquest and Delta Force. Yes, Uper. A lot of people,
Objective
I
Charlie
think,
1
are,
has been cleared by the enemy.
again, because they haven't got to play it yet, are under the impression that Delta Force is just the extraction shooter.
Charlie 2 is under
But
attack.
there is, like right now we're playing King of the Hill, which for you, if you're a Battlefield player, this would be Conquest. There's also a rush mode, which is just attack and defend. So yeah, there's an extraction shooter mode, but there's also kind of this large scale warfare like Battlefield type mode as well. It's usually a lot more players in this. We only have 13 on each team, but it can go up to, I think, 32 on each team, 64 player lobbies. So we're about half capacity of what this map can handle. This is way less chaotic than a full like 64 player lobby.
Allied troops launching an assault on objective Delta.
I actually do not mind the pacing of this.
The enemy has secured sector Charlie. The enemy has secured Charlie 2.
Okay. I'm kind of outranging myself a little bit with that shotgun. That's the only thing that they don't have in this game yet is proximity chat. And I have worked with Delta Force in the past. I played the game a little bit early.
Neutralizing objective Charlie 2.
And I've been in their Discord and they've asked my opinion on, you know, what do I think the game needs and stuff like that. And I told, this was like 6 months ago. It was a long time ago when I first made some Delta Force content on my YouTube, maybe 4 or 5 months ago. You can check it on my channel, the older, like original Delta Force stuff, the first time I played it. I told them proximity chat in their extraction mode is going to be one of the best things they can add. I said add proximity chat to your extraction mode because every successful extraction shooter has proximity chat. And what that's going to do is it's going to create better player-to-player interaction. You're not going to have to rely just on the gameplay to draw people in. You can draw people in with the gameplay and the person-to-person interaction during a high-stakes game like an extraction shooter. I said that. I was like, it's going to make your content creators have an easier time making viral content that promotes your game. And your players are going to have a better time not feeling like they're so linear in, okay, I just play the game, but everything's mostly silent besides my squad mates, and it's played like this. And you know, I straight up told them, I'm like, if you add prox chat, like, you know, give people the ability to turn it off if they don't feel like hearing other people. But having prox chat by default in this game, especially the extraction mode, is only a net positive in my opinion. You know what I mean? How many people first saw their first little bit of Escape from Tarkov content back in the day because of a viral interaction between players in Escape from Tarkov? I mean, two players come head to head. They both have high tier loot. Nobody wants to die. There's a little bit of trolling. Maybe they team up. Maybe they agree to go their separate ways. Someone gets betrayed. You know what I mean? We've all seen it. DMZ, Escape from Tarkov. We've all seen viral clips like that that may have got you interested in a game like Escape from Tarkov, like a game like DMZ. Delta Force doesn't have that to its strength right now with the extraction shooter, and I feel like they're leaving a little bit of potential on the table right there. DayZ, another perfect example. You know what I mean? Voice chat should just be included in every shooter nowadays, in my opinion. You should be able to talk to your enemies and have the ability to turn it off within reason. You know what I mean? Maybe not every FPS game, but extraction shooters, battle royales, I feel like it just makes the game better. And just give people the option to turn it off. If they don't want to hear other people talking, it distracts them, give people the option to just turn it off. That's all. But have the option there.
The enemy has taken objective Echo. Objective Charlie 1 is under attack. Allied troops launching an assault on objective Echo.
Hurry!
Take some cover! I'm in for you!
You're lucky I'm going for that res for you. Oh, there was another one behind me? Oh, you son of a bitch, dude. I want prox chat in Fortnite. Imagine the troll potential. Oh, I know. I know. It's I get it, trust me.
Charlie 1 cleared.
All right. What time is it? 8:30 about? Yeah. All right, we're gonna rip some Warzone. Warm up a little bit, drink some coffee, shotgun some dudes. I like this. I like this kind of like just chatting vibe in the morning, playing some Delta. It's been nice. It's been a nice switch up. I don't have to focus too hard on. I can just shoot. I really like shotguns in this game though. They're super satisfying. I get more satisfaction out of the shotguns in this than I do Warzone right now. So, all right, YouTube. I gotta end YouTube and TikTok. I will be restarting the stream right now. So if you guys are going to join us for the rest of the next 4 hours for a Warzone session, feel free to stick around and just refresh the YouTube stream in a couple of minutes, and I will have that live for you guys. I'm not going anywhere, just got to switch games, so we're going to do a separate stream for a separate game. All right, I will be right back. My YouTube and TikTok